Hey guys, and welcome back to another What You Should Be Watching with me, Brad Fitzpatrick, and this lovely specimen of a man, Zach Washburn. Say hi, Zach.
Hi.
Okay. A few things before we get started. As you can see, I'm not wearing a mic because my mic on my headset is broken. So I'm now using a desk mic. So you'll hear everything that goes on in the background. I apologize beforehand, but I do have a squeaky fan on my computer in case you can hear that. Number two, we are doing sports movies today. I am drowning because I have no idea. It is that bad. And he
Hey, I only have
laughs.
five.
Yeah. You don't have five? Is that what you said?
No, I said I only have five. I mean,
Oh.
there's no honorable mentions or nothing.
Like I had to actually look it up.
Yeah.
Like I looked up Google sports comedies. So and then I'm like, oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah, that one.
that one, you know. So it's gonna be really kind of weird on this one. You can thank Zach because he's been picking out a lot of our genres lately.
Sure, sure.
So
Yeah, you may thank me.
yeah, because I mean I'm at a loss some days. And
Well,
that's
we had to do chick flicks, so now I'm punishing Brad by doing sports films. Which, hey, I'm not a sportsman at all, but I do like some sports movies. So I just thought it might be fun to be out of our element a little bit.
I mean, yeah, that's true. So, for this one though, I am gonna go first. Okay, because that leaves Zach actually probably having these movies and actually knowing what he was gonna put on there to begin with. Okay, so just bear with me. Really, a lot of these are really sports comedies. So, and we're gonna start off with number five. Okay. I'm going to say this is the only non-comedy. And I was allowed, you said I was allowed one martial arts movie that considered sports.
Yeah.
Best of the best. Olympic martial arts movie. Okay? One of my favorite sports movies of all time, and like straight sports, like not comedy, but like all about the sport, of
Right.
martial arts, Olympic martial arts. You know. And it's probably and it's old. It's like late 80s old, early 90s, somewhere around there. Really good actors in it. Some of my favorite, actors during that time frame. But that's my number five. It's if you
Did you
haven't seen
say
it,
it, or was Best of the Best the title?
yeah, Best of the Best is
Oh,
the title. Oh my God!
I was like,
What?
say it already.
Have you not
Never
seen it?
No. Who's in it?
Well, I mean,
See, you don't even know. It's not that great.
it is. Okay. What is it? Okay, let me bring it up. Let me bring up the IMDb, okay? Because,
Old Trusty.
yeah, that's it. That's true. Eric Roberts,
I love Eric Roberts.
right? James Earl Jones. Chris Penn, who hasn't really done anything in a long time.
What did James Earl Jones do in it? Was he the announcer?
I can't remember specifically what his character was. I'm just looking at the IMDb, you know. Let's see, best of the best. 1989, so I was right. Late 80s, early 90s. Let's see if I can't pull up and see who his character was. Cast. James Earl Jones was Frank Cuso. I think he was the coach. He played the coach.
Okay.
Yeah. Eric Roberts, Philip Ree, Chris Penn, John Dye. They were all the lead front runners for the martial arts team. So I mean, really good movie. So just check it out. I mean, it's my only straight sports film thing. I know it's pretty bad. My number four my number 4, I'm gonna have to say it's Dodgeball. Would you consider that a sports movie?
Yeah, I would consider that a sports movie. Never saw that.
Never saw it. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. One of the, one of my favorite Ben Stiller movies, honestly, where he's not actually like a lead role.
Right.
I think it's probably one of his funniest. I mean, Vince Vaughn is in it. It's got a really cool, backstory and stuff like that. And it's really kind of fun and lighthearted. I really liked it.
Yeah.
Most people have seen it, other than you, Zach, which is kind of weird, but
You know me.
I do. But it's actually really cool. So, I mean, I don't have to say much about it because, again, most people have already seen it. So, number 3, right? It's a hockey movie. Goon.
Dune
Goon.
is not a hockey movie.
Yes, it is.
Dune is a sci-fi movie.
No,
First off.
not Dune.
Oh.
It's Goon, as in he's a goon.
Oh, Goonies.
No, just Goon.
Never heard of that either.
Yeah, I don't
These are
doubt
pretty
that.
obscure, Brad.
Yeah, I mean, it's actually really good and really funny. Basically, his Sean William Scott,
I thought you
from
could say Mighty Ducks.
yeah, Mighty Ducks would be great too, or Slapshot if you've ever watched that. But I liked Goon. Goon was really good. Sean William Scott, I know you probably remember him from American Pie,
Yes.
right? Stifler. Okay, so he's a Canadian guy, right? He's a Canadian tough guy basically, and they're like, "Hey, you're a pretty tough guy. You want to get into hockey?" And he's like, "I don't know. I don't know how to skate." They're like, "Oh, you don't have to skate. Just we'll push you out there and you get into fights with people."
Yeah.
And literally, that's what the movie's about. He's just he's like, all right. So he's trying to skate on the ice and he can't move, and so they put him in his spot right on the ice. They're like, okay, stand here. When somebody comes your way, just beat the hell out of them. and like that, and he does.
That's funny. It sounds funny because it's really what hockey is.
Yeah, and I mean it's really interesting. The and his. He's very deadpan, so he's not really like Stifler comedy, but he's like the ultimate straight man in it because he's like, no, I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna beat this guy to death. So
That's funny.
right, and it's actually really good. They made a sequel for it too, which I have not seen. I'd like to see it. I just never got around to it. Really really good movie. But it is probably more obscure because it is Canadian based. So that was my number 3. Number 2. Oh, excuse me, I had a burp there for a second. I'm gonna say Nacho Libre.
Didn't see that one either.
It's a wrestling movie, so I mean it's kind of
Jack Black.
sports-ish. Would you accept that since it's wrestling?
Yeah, I would accept that. Jack Black, right?
Yes. Yeah. Very weird comedy, I guess you could say. Sort of like Napoleon Dynamite-esque sort of comedy. Right. It is very deadpan. But you're watching it and it's kind of like, huh, that's weird, but it's making me laugh.
Right.
Like Jack Black in general. But it's it's a very interesting movie. Basically, it's about a monk who is in love with wrestling, Mexican wrestling, like the masked luchadors and stuff like that. And he decides to get into a tag team wrestling competition with this other guy that's really really skinny guy. And they go all the way through it and win against the best wrestling champion in their town. It's really fun. It's really fun. If you honestly, Zach, you need to see it. It's really cool.
That doesn't sound like something I would like.
Maybe not, but it is very Jack Blackish.
Yeah.
And like I said, very like Napoleon Dynamite. If you liked the comedy in Napoleon Dynamite,
See, I did.
You didn't? Yeah. I mean, it's really hit and miss with me. Like when I first watched Napoleon Dynamite, I was just like, I couldn't grasp it. And after watching it like multiple times, because people are like, dude, you need to watch this with me. It's
See,
so
I never watched
funny.
it again. Maybe that's my problem.
Probably
Kind of like it. Prince Pride. I need to watch it again.
Well, that one you definitely need to watch again.
Yeah.
I mean, just honor that movie, man. Okay, so my number one, and I'm sorry here, Zach. I kind of broke your rule a little bit. Okay, my number one. You can shake your head all you want, but it is a sports movie. Okay, the movie is entitled Shaolin Soccer.
I love Shaolin Soccer. You know, I actually thought about adding that to mine. I was like, no, I bet Brad will want to add that to his.
Yeah, Stephen Chow is still one of my favorite Asian filmmakers of all time.
Yeah.
Just because of the things that he does. And the movie in general is so good. Like, I don't know how he does it sometimes, but he can make such weird, like, Chinese humor and make it funny to everybody.
Yeah.
You know? And it's just, like, the movie in itself is really weird and really kind of out there, but, like, you just can't help but just, like, look at it and see it as more of a, like, oh, this is pretty awesome.
Yeah, I do like the movie. If no one's ever seen it, it's kind of a mix between Mortal Kombat and a soccer movie.
Yeah, yeah. Speaking of Mortal Kombat, sidebar here, Zach. You know the new Mortal Kombat 11 is going to be coming out here soon, right?
Okay.
Okay. Well, they released a statement today as well as pictures. They're bringing Shang Tsung into it as a downloadable character at after the game comes out.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the Mortal Kombat movie?
Yeah.
Okay. They actually got the guy that played Shang Tsung and used him as the character model for the game. Yeah, so it's really interesting. I was like, because I was looking at the picture, I was like, wait a minute, that looks like. And so I looked at the. I was like, oh, it is.
That's cool. I like
that. Is yeah. I was like, that's pretty nice, and he's doing all the voices too.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be a really cool game. But off sidebar, Shaolin Soccer. If you have not seen it, really good movie. Very touching too, because they add a little love story in it, like he always does in everything that he does. So like Stephen Chow, I have not seen a bad movie that he's made. And he's like again, he's probably one of my favorite Chinese directors of all time.
Yeah.
So, but there you go. There's my 5. There's my weird, obscure 5 movies that Zach has only seen one of.
I did. I only saw one of those,
which is great. You know.
No problem. Yeah, I'm glad that, and you didn't take any of mine. And actually, I'm kind of cheating last minute.
Uh-oh. You see what happens when I go first?
I know. You mentioned something in your list, and it made me want to change mine.
Oh.
Not that I had. Not that it was the same, but damn it, where is it?
Did you pick Cool Runnings? I thought about that one.
No, that would not be in my list. Here it is. Okay. Yes. This one. Put this one in my 5 instead. I want to try to have an eclectic range of sports here.
All right. Probably better than mine.
I'm ready.
Okay.
All right. I changed my number 5. I will tell you, I guess I'll make an honorable mention. My first number 5 was Tin Cup with Kevin Costner and Rene Russo. He's like a pro golfer, and Don Johnson's also in it. He's kind of like his rival, and his girlfriend Rene Russo, and they kind of fall in love.
Isn't Don Johnson everybody's rival in every movie that he makes?
Right? He's really good at that. But anyway, it was really good. Like I said, not a sports fan, definitely not a golf fan, but I don't know. It just the movie was fun. Also, it's Cheech Marin in it. It's funny. But, so new number 5, after you mentioned Nacho Libre and wrestling, I started thinking of this one. It's called The Wrestler with Mickey Rourke.
Oh yeah, okay.
And I believe he actually I know he was nominated for Academy Award for this.
Mm-hmm.
And It's about a an ex-professional wrestler who's kind of down and out, and he's estranged with his older daughter, and he's trying to get back with her, and um, get a relationship with her, and it's just about him trying to make it now. He does like these. I'm not going to say like backyard wrestling. It is in building, but that's kind of how he makes side money, And he's also going through addiction and stuff like that. It's a really good drama.
I haven't actually seen it myself, but I've heard so many people say that it was such a good movie.
It is. It's great.
So I wanted to see it. I never got the gumption.
Yeah.
To see it. So I'll have to try to check it out.
It's worth a watch. It's worth a watch. The other one's a classic baseball movie, A League of Their Own.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't think you would put that on your list, but all right.
Why not?
I don't know, because you don't seem the type. I was expecting you to put Major League on your list, but we're not done with the list yet.
We're not done with the list yet, Brad.
Okay.
It's not on there though. I do like.
Oh. So I'm just saying, but okay, League of Their Own.
Right, Tom Hanks, Gina Davis. It's a classic. Everyone loved that movie.
Zach. Okay, there it goes. We about lost you there for a second again.
Yeah, I went into low power mode. Sorry about that.
Charge your phone, boy.
I know, right?
Okay.
The third one will be my golf movie, I guess. And it is my only comedy, The Great Caddyshack.
Oh, good choice. Yeah, I was thinking about that too.
Yeah.
Caddyshack.
I'm surprised. I thought you were going to put that on your list. I really did.
I was thinking it's on honorable mention wise. I was going to put it on my list, but then I thought to myself, what movies could Zach be putting on his list? And that's kind of the reason why I wanted to go first, is because I wanted to try to circumvent anything that you might have on your list. And if I did have something that was on your list, you might be more equipped to change your list.
And I did, and it worked. I did change one.
Exactly.
It was on my list, but I did change it. Number 2 has been on another list of mine. It was on my top 10. I know you disagreed with it, but it's one of my favorite movies and favorite sports movies. Any Given Sunday.
Okay. Well, I didn't disagree with it.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't. I just said I haven't seen it. It just didn't seem,
It's good. I mean, it's really good. Oliver Stone directed it. All-star cast. Really good story. Yeah, I recommend it. Especially if you like football. I don't really like football, but I even liked it. So if you like football, you're really going to like it.
Right. Going to run this ball all the way down there, and hopefully I don't get hit by other men.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're from Oklahoma, and we're not sportsmen. That's the terrible thing for, everyone else.
Hey, we're not sheep, Brad. Okay?
Yeah, exactly. What? All right.
I feel like we're just blowing through these. Okay, this might be our shortest video yet.
I mean, yeah, because they're sports movies.
Yeah.
What are we going to talk about here?
Yeah, this one's about baseball. Okay, moving on.
Yes.
This is a great movie, though. I could talk about this one a little bit. The Babe.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Definitely John Goodman's finest work.
Oh,
He
yeah.
plays Babe Ruth. I just love him in this movie. I've seen this movie over and over again. I love it. I know a lot of it is based on fact and everything. I don't know how much of it is actual truth and what happened, because I know they had to make it entertaining, but
Yeah.
really good watch. You've never seen it. He has been the best Babe Ruth ever.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. John Goodman's just an all-around good actor. I feel like once he got away from that show, Roseanne, as soon as he got away from Roseanne, he kind of blossomed a little bit in his acting chops. I don't know if you've seen this movie, really relatively recently, actually. 10 Cloverfield Lane. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't.
You should. John Goodman is glorious.
That's like a prequel to Cloverfield, right?
Yeah, but it's not shaky cam.
Yeah.
at all. And it's so good, so glorious. He is just amazing in it. Not what he's usually. It's not his usual role.
Right.
You know. So, but good choice. I mean, the Babe. I remember watching the Babe. Jeez, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Like. But it's still a really great movie. Really
I
great
love
movie. So what's your next one?
That's it. That was number 5.
That was all 5 of them?
Right?
What?
Right here.
Yeah, I guess so.
I told you
Wow.
it's quick.
Yeah, I mean that's the problem with like I guess with like sports movies. It's like you're right. They're like it's about football. It's about basketball. It's about baseball. You know, I was thinking about putting basketball on my list too.
Me too. Yeah.
Talk about great, like a comedy sports.
Yeah. That's another one I thought you were going to put on yours, so I didn't add it.
Like I own it, and I really wanted to. Like that and Happy Gilmore. Like,
Happy Gilmore's a good one. Yeah.
But like I said, I thought you were going to put Major League on yours. Because I really thought you would do that.
I do like Major League, but it's not one of my top 5. No.
Right. I
guess we had more honorable mentions than we thought, Brad.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. I mean, I guess we had some, like obscure-ish almost honorable mentions. Remember Kingpin? Bowling?
Trying not to, but yeah.
Really? What was wrong with Kingpin?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Oh.
I bet the Big Lebowski you could probably add in there too. If it's going to be talking about bowling.
Oh yeah, but it's a little bit different, Big Lebowski was good though. I like Lebowski was great. It's an amazing movie, regardless.
Everyone loves the dude.
That's right. That is 100% right. But man, what do you think we're gonna do next week?
I don't know. You want to announce it? You want to give it away?
Do you want to do musicals next week?
Musicals would be great. We can do musicals.
Musicals, yes. Okay, I have some of those.
My wife's over here doing her hooray.
Yep, she gets to hear my top 5 musicals. I mean,
yeah, she loves musicals.
Well, good. You can collaborate then.
We might do that.
You might do that.
I already know her favorite musical.
Uh-oh. Do you want to spoil it? Or you want to hold it?
Well, it won't be my favorite musical.
Oh,
It's
okay.
hers.
Okay, but is it on your list?
It's also her favorite movie. Do what?
Will it be on your list?
No, it would not be on my list.
Good. Spoil it. Tell us what's your favorite musical.
White Christmas.
Why is that every single woman's favorite musical? like, is it just Bing Crosby? Is that it? Is that it?
Has it been?
I mean, he's just melts you.
It has some sentimental value to her. It was a family tradition for her and her parents and her sister to watch that during the holidays. And
my favorite song on that musical is Sister Sister.
Sister Sister, not White Christmas.
Well, I mean, you have to take in consideration, Zach. I was also made to watch that movie every Christmas until I got a divorce. So a little bit different sentimental value there.
I've only Zach watch it once.
And she hasn't made. I asked. It's a good movie. I mean, it's not my favorite.
Well, yeah, I mean, it does have some good music and stuff like that. But
Holiday Inn is a good one.
And Holiday Inn. She loves Holiday Inn too. I love Bing Crosby.
First White Christmas.
I told you, Bing Crosby. That's it.
That must be it.
It's Irving Berlin.
It's Irving Berlin, Brad.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It is.
That must be it.
Yeah.
Okay, calm down.
Yeah. I believe you.
Yeah, she's like to kick my ass, Brad. So.
I believe her like I believe everyone else that talks to me.
Yeah.
I love you, Monica.
She's giving you some choice sign language.
I mean, what woman hasn't in my days? Yeah. But all right, guys, we're going to cut this video here. I know we didn't have a lot to talk about, but
Hey, we're out of our element. We did the
There
best.
you
We
go.
could.
We did do the best we could. So, Zach, was there anything that you would like to add?
As always, even though they're sports movies, they are part of the arts. And go out and support your art because without art, the world would be even suckier than it is.
It'd be all sports.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Remember, always be kind to each other, and we will see you next time.